Hey, it's Calvin's48 here again. I just thought I'd do a cool feature. Some of us write recaps of our races, um, and we do it in text, but I thought I could do it with video and audio as well, which would be pretty cool. So that's what I'm going to do. We're at the start of the race right here. I've got it paused. You got a racer in pole. Basically what happened was we got to just over 30 laps, I think 36 laps, and the room got dropped, so we decided to do a 55 lapper, as you can see in the top left there, to make up for it basically. We started in the order we were in, so it was a racer done to have Coldian, Larry, me and Nuts. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unpause it. What you get the notes is I'm going to forget to do the rolling start glitch, and I'm stuck at 74 miles an hour, and you'll see in a minute I'm going to realise, realised it, and so I'm dead last, and I pretty much stayed in this position most of the race. Well, I wouldn't say most of the race, I'd say most of the first quarter of it I was in this position, just, you know, running around on my own, and I kind of said to myself, right, you're probably going to be doing this for 55 laps, so get used to it. You know, I was out the draft. I decided, you know, my tyres will last me a long time, the fuel lasts me a long time running flat out, so I went to the low line, ran flat out, see if I could catch them. Turned out I couldn't. You can see they're just crashing up the front there. But that was what I was hoping for, really. I was hoping for a crash, because that's the only way I was ever going to get back anywhere close to where they were. Basically it was, I'll skip forward a bit here, it's about 15 laps I run on my own, so if I skip forward by lap here, let's get to lap 14, let me change that so you can see the entire track map. So you can see there on the back straight I'm coming into turn 1, and I think it's lap 15 or 16, there's a crash. See if we can get up there. It's between A Racer and Duntov. Do it from Duntov's view here. And this is kind of my saving grace, really. When they had an accident, I think it's on the next lap, I managed to pass them, and it kind of all went uphill from there. And without being disrespectful to the other guys, I kind of hoped that's what would happen, because there was no way I was going to catch anyone on running my own, even though I could run 45, 46 laps flat out without pitting. It's quicker to pit anyway. I think it's this lap, so lap 15 or lap 16 they do it. Do it from Larry's view here. So I haven't seen this before, by the way. So what they're doing, they're running the last turn, coming onto the pit straight here. And I think this is about where it happens. There's a bump there. Duntov going to the low line. Oh, he's coming up. Oh, and he just clipped him. He just came up and clipped him. Wow. So A-Racer's skidding. Duntov's in the grass. That's Coldian and Nuts going by. And you'll see as A-Racer comes back on the track, there's me coming up behind him. And I hit the wall here, because I just try and avoid him. So now I'm like, yes, you know, I'm in front. Got in front of both of them. And at this point, Duntov said he was going to pit, get out of the way. Lap 16, he can pit, he can run the rest of the race without pitting easily. So what he's going to do now is he's going to come to the pits. Now at this point, I can overhear this because I'm on TeamSpeak, so I hear this and I think, should I follow suit, or should I stay out? It turns out I'd stay out for a little bit longer. I wanted to get the maximum out of my tyres and fuel before I had to pit, so I ended up coming on lap 20, but I'll show you that in a minute. So we've got Duntov coming into the pits here, and because it takes so long to pit in comparison, look at the front of this car, in comparison to the lap time, you get laps as you pit, but obviously when everyone else pits, the laps, you unlap yourself basically, because they have to pit and you can get to go around at full speed. So you're going to see that right here Larry's is going to pass him, Nuts is going to pass him, Coldian's going to pass him, So Dontov's out the pits. Now, I'll come around here, and I'm thinking, past Dontov, you know, I'm in front of A-Racer, sitting in 4th place, but I'm running on my own. I need to draft for someone or I'll never catch the leaders. How am I going to do that? So I thought to myself, if I pit, maybe I'll come out where A-Racer and Dontov are, because I thought A-Racer was going to pit. A-Racer still isn't pitted. He doesn't pit till much later on, actually. So we're going to go ahead and skip to lap 20 here. And you're going to see everyone's spaced out apart from Cody and Nuts, who I think are catching this is look at Nuts' bootleg, who I think are catching Larry at this point. So if we switch back to me, I'm going to go ahead and come in on this lap. I don't know why I picked lap 20. I knew I wanted to draft with someone, but I didn't realise what the implications would be of me pitting on this lap. I just, I pitted. Bear in mind, Dontov it says he's in last place, but he's also a lap down, so everyone has passed him at this point. Now, when I go into the pits, he's going to unlap himself. You can see my fuel's about halfway, my tyres are about a quarter. So A-Racer's going to pass me, and Dontov's going to pass me as well. So, get the tyres changed, get the fuel in. I put 23 litres in the car. It was recommended. That's the only reason I chose it. I didn't know how much to fit in. I didn't want to put too little in, but I wanted to make sure if I did end up running on my own, I'd have enough to complete the race. And it's just agonising sitting here. At this point I was annoyed because I could have been released, but they didn't release me. They just left me sitting here. So there you go. Thank you, pit crew. So I'm out. And I'm thinking, aha, A-Racer and Dontov are coming round. So A-Racer's coming up to lap me. Dontov's on the same lap as me because I lapped him before when he pitted. I wonder if I can get out in time. So A-Racer's going to shoot past, but Dontov is going to come up right next to me, and I'm getting up to speed here. And what I'm going to try and do is hitch onto Dontov's draft. He's coming around the outside now. And I just clinch onto it there. He's going a lot faster than me at that point. I'm still in 2nd gear. Go up to 3rd. It's a 3-speed transmission. And I've lashed onto him, and that's pretty much how the race was at this point now. I pretty much bump drafted Dontov until the end of the race. And the next thing that happens isn't for a while really, apart from pit stops by the other guys. In my race at least, it doesn't get exciting until much later on. So we're going to go ahead and skip right close to the end, and this is where it gets juicy, because lap 54 we're coming on to now. This is where people basically run out of fuel. I'm sitting in 4th, I was dead last. I think it's going to end this way. And Dontov's made a mistake there. I don't know if that's his fuel going there or it goes in a little bit, but you can already see up front. Yeah, there's Dontov's fuel. I gave him a big bump there, and another one because I wasn't sure what was going on. And he slowed to like 150. And you're going to see up front here, Coldian, he's out of fuel. So I'm going to pass him there. Round comes Dontov. A-Racer's coming around here as well. I think he runs out. Got Larry behind him. At this point I'm jumping for joy, and Nuts must be even more jumping for joy. He's on his own. Lots of fuel, lots of tyres, same as me. There's Cody running slow. And there's A-Racer. Out he goes. Out of fuel. And Larry's slowing down, so I think he's trying to save fuel, is what Larry's doing. But I reckon A-Racer's out there. Or he's doing what Dontov's doing up front here, and saving fuel to make it round. And Nuts crossed the finish line there, won the race. Congratulations to him. Coldian I think in the pits. And then I come across the line in 2nd. So I don't know if that was boring for some of you, or not boring, but I just wanted to do a visual and audio representation of how the race went for me, basically. I hope you enjoyed it.